So hey guys, and welcome to the video. Welcome back to another Planet Coaster episode. So in this episode today, we're going to be doing the theming around this Mack Mega Launch roller coaster that I started building in the last episode. So we finished off the layout in the last episode, and as I say, it's time to just get this all-rounders off nicely. So even after like an hour of gameplay, because what you're looking at is an hour of gameplay, I still didn't get everything done that I wanted to get done. As you can see, I'm experimenting quite a lot with what I want to build and how I want to build it. So you'll just see that in this video as well, a lot of experimentation, because you don't get it right first time in Planet Coaster. You sort of have to take a step back, look at what you're building, and just build it in layers. So that's what I'll do in this video. So I build this like turret structure on the station itself. I feel like that was a good place to put it. It is an unused bit of the station, so guests won't be walking down there. I do actually place the walls over the entrance and exits. I do move them just because I want it to all look neat, and at the end of the video I do end up putting the entrances and exits in place. So let's get to the name of this roller coaster, because last video I opened it up to you guys. What should I call this roller coaster? And I actually got a suggestion, and I'm going to go with this one because I really like it. So the name of this roller coaster is going to be Raven. So, as I said in my last episode, the story of this roller coaster is that you've met this mythical bird, this mythical creature, and you get on its back and you ride it. And that is exactly what the name fits in with. So I'm really happy with the name Raven. So yeah, as I say, if you've got any suggestions for me in this video, I do listen to them. And again, the name Raven was a YouTube comment on my last Planet Coaster episode, so that's where I got that from. So again, any suggestions, name suggestions, just put them down in the comments and I will consider them. Yeah, so as I say, I'm continuing to build the station. I do end up building a building around the launch section just well, just because I felt like it fit in with the story well. That's where you meet this Raven. You meet him in this building, and I do theme the building to that as well. So guys, I'm going to speed up the footage now of me just continuing to build this, and then I'll be back in a second. So here we go, guys. I have finished off the building for the 2 launchers. I felt like this went really well. I like the round edges on this building. I like how it's not just a traditional rectangular building. I really wanted to try and go for something different here. I'm putting in these rocks at the bottom of this building just to make it look a bit rough around the edges, just to make it look as well like this building was built into these rocks, just to give it that bit of edge. As I say, not everything gets done in this particular episode. There is a lot that does get done, but there is a lot that still needs completing. So I'm going to terrain edit a lot of this area, just build up some hills around the back of this, just make it look a bit more like... just a bit more like a castle on a hill, really, like I've done with the station. You see I've edited some terrain around there as well. So the reason I'm putting in these planks here is because I wanted it to make... I wanted it to have the illusion that you're breaking through these walls, and you're riding this bird's back at some speed. So you break through these walls and you go into that Immelman, for example. And I really feel like it does give that effect. I do give a POV at the end of this video, which sort of shows what it looks like with the theming in place. And I do fix this roof, and I do put the roof back on, just because when you're riding the roller coaster with that roof in place, it does look better. So here we go, guys. I'm starting to put in some dead trees. I sort of go for that aesthetic around this area. Very dead looking, not many living trees and stuff at all. I do put a river down near the banking sections of the roller coaster soon, which in my opinion looks good and just gives the roller coaster a bit of life. And here we go. I'm now working on the sides of the building, and in a second I work on the other entrance to that launch building. So guys, I'm going to leave you here, and I'm going to come back in a second. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just playing about with a few roof pieces. I really wanted to try and put a roof on this station, but I kind of like it how it is. I like how it's that open top station. I do like roller coasters that do this. So the Swarm at Thorpe Park does this perfectly, but again, that's just part of the theming really. And again, I wanted that to sort of carry across here. I wanted that to be part of the theming. So what I'm doing here is I'm building this little hill in between that banking section that turns back and goes towards the station, just because I want to put like a little turret on here, just to add in with that theming. And at a later date, what I'm going to do is I'm going to light this up, I'm going to add some smoke effects, and I'm going to make it look really, really pretty. I'm planning on making this area look completely different from from how it is now. So that's something to look forward to. I'll probably do a bit off camera as well. So I won't do a whole lot because I like showing you guys what I do. And I like showing you the processes that I go down to actually get to where these buildings are, and how I got to where they are. So yeah, I'm just finishing up this turret now. Again, this will probably be something that I fix off camera, just add some smoke effects, and I will show you that in the next episode. I don't want to bore you guys too much with what I do. I know this is the point of the Planet Coaster episodes, to show you everything that goes into making this park, but I don't want to bore you with some of these smaller details like lighting and things like that. I prefer to do that kind of stuff off camera, just so I can get it right and I can really spend the time on getting this right. As I say, this gameplay which you're looking at now was about an hour in the making. So here we go, guys. This is that river section that I was talking about earlier. This is where I really start theming this area, and it really starts coming together and looking how I want it to look. And you'll see what I mean in a second by that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you with a little bit of sped up gameplay, and I will come back after. And here we go. This section is now pretty much finished for now. As I say, I am going to be improving on this in the future, and I am going to be adding a lot more to this area than what you see now. So probably in a few episodes time it will be unrecognizable from what it is now. Obviously the buildings are going to be left in place, but things like the terrain, that's going to be a bit different. I'm really going to start working on this area and making it my own. I've not decided what I want to call this area yet. I want it to be themed to this roller coaster, so the Raven. So I'll leave your suggestions down below on what you think I should call this area in general. I really want it to sort of have that Alton Towers Dark Forest aesthetic, as you see at Alton Towers. So again, just leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think this area is called, and I'll consider it in the next video. So what I'm doing now is I'm just adding those queue lines to this roller coaster, just so I can begin theming around these queue lines and really get down to how this is going to look. Again, I feel like this area looks a bit plain, to be honest with you, behind the roller coaster now. So that's something that I'm definitely going to be working on. Remember that this park is going to have lots of different themed areas. It's going to have those areas with different rides, different experiences, and I am going to be building a dark ride as well. Probably not in this area. The dark rides are sort of, I'll show you later. In a few episodes time, how I want to do the dark ride and what my plans are for that. So I don't want to give anything away just yet, but yeah, so here we go. I started putting a few dead trees on these rocks just because I feel like they look part there, and again, it's not how it's going to look at the moment. There is still a bit of work to go with this. I do end up putting a flat ride here as well. Now the reason I end up putting flat ride here is because I want this area not just to have this roller coaster, but I want it to have a few flying themed rides. So here I go for this this KMG style flat ride. I do quite like this. I don't test it in this video, but I do put the queue lines and the exit queues down just so I can get a feel for how this area is going to look. So guys, we're getting towards the end of the video now. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Again, I can't stress enough, this area is not done yet. But if you've got any particular suggestions for what this area is going to be called, then please do let me know. And I'm going to finish off this video with a POV, so enjoy that, and I shall speak to you in the next video. Goodbye.